Alright, now I'll check here for a third time. Actually, tempted to just pull up a void, but I guess this is part of the experience. There we go. I'm not sure if I actually showed off the holy fire. We've got it before, but it basically replaces the oil slick, and it's a similar effect. I think it's slightly weaker, but that removing bonus thing is an actual factor, so like I could have used it on the ghost that we just fought to undo the whole resistance boost of the glow, right? People are low on health. I almost forgot about that. Not the greatest time to get poisoned, but at least I can make use of the injury storing effect that it has as well. Oh. There we go. There goes Garrett. That sucks. Right before we're actually about to come up with a solution. I guess, actually, I have mental mints that could also work too, but how about we focus on getting rid of the enemies on the field first, and then when the things are a little bit more clear, right, we could try to revive them. Here. I'm actually using my items, I can't believe this. Well, at least I can take care of the poison outside of battle, and down to my last antitoxin. That's a promising side. Now let's see if I can get this to work outside of battle. I guess it's not so bad. Well, that's right. Ivan goes first, so my big plan of raising the attack and heal at the same time kind of backfired. Ugh. I really don't want to die before getting to the boss. Or a fight in general. Thank goodness. There we go, we got this thing. This is a pretty solid item to get this early on. Divine Wing. May revive allies to 150 HP, so it's basically, for right now at least, it's an upgrade to the mental mints that we got. And because I can't really program away yet, because I don't think I could really program it not to do this, it can also just be used as a healing item. But I'm only gonna do that as a last resort. But yeah, part of what I'm trying to do with the whole heals but also revives is I was trying to find another way to like introduce healing or reviving early game without it being too broken, and one of the solutions I had was like it's guaranteed to revive you, but it only revives you to so much HP, and the only way I could figure to implement that also meant that the item could be used as a healing item by itself. This is more of a factor for something we're gonna get a little later on in this dungeon, but I figured I'd bring it out now because the Divine Wing, excuse me, works in a similar logic, but because it heals a lot more, it's not a guaranteed revive. With all these harpies out here, this might be a good time to pull out Glare. Do I chance them just to... Yeah, I can always summon next turn, and maybe I'll take out an enemy or two along the way first. Well, at least 2 to 3 enemies got deleted along the way. But a speed drop is not really going to be that good. It's not a good thing to get at this point. Yeah, you need to go. Oh wow, you actually attacked first. I was not expecting that. Okay. Not the enemies I was thinking I'd get rid of, but at least I'm getting rid of some enemies. It's kind of sad when Isaac is the one that has more that I'm using to heal outside battle because he has more synergy points to go around. You, oh boy. Let me see if I can just get away so I don't have to waste any more resources before this fight. Let me see if I can do anything to get my synergy points up a little bit without like doing the obvious thing of turning on a void and running around in a circle for a little while. That seems a tiny bit cheap. Do I burn the cookie now? No, but I can give it to Ivan, and if I find myself in a pinch. I think I'm out. Don't have anything else. Oh, that's right, the nut also heals PP. It probably won't heal that much this early on, but I'll keep it in mind. Is there any arrangement I can do going into this that would be a little more in my favor? If I go in like this and I can Chasm first turn, summon with Isaac. I guess just do Smith just for a little extra synergy. Just gotta make sure that Ivan is still faster. Yes. Okay, it's not an ideal setup. I think I'm gonna save even just to be on the safe side. Let's go for it. So yeah, you're gonna notice right away that this is not Breeze. This is a new Djinni Jolt, and we'll get into why that is in just a little bit. Jolt is... Breeze, in my humble opinion, was pretty hard for an early game fight in vanilla, and it definitely puts up a fight in here. It actually took a bit. I actually spent a lot of time trying to make it new, giving it new moves to actually fit the theme while keeping it around the same difficulty as it while not making it too easy. I didn't want this to be easier than the Breeze fight, but I also didn't want the fight itself to be impossible. So there's a bit of juggling to be done along the way. Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to like get some resistance boosts on people too. And I think like this is one of those battles that I actually find it worth taking the time to use Zoom. Because making sure everyone attacks before this little fella certainly helps. I don't think we've really seen too many devastating things from it quite yet. Yeah, I'll go for that because I'm not sure if I really want to waste the synergy going for Dust. Tempting. Again, I think I'm gonna save enough for when I'm in a real bind. Hopefully this works. It does not, because of course it doesn't. Might as well pop out the seat now. I'd rather be healthy than unhealthy. Plus, like, win on win, this will probably do enough damage that... Yeah, I don't even fully heal from that. Funny enough, I don't think we've actually seen the worst that this thing can do yet. On one hand, I shouldn't be tempting fate, but as the one who made this, I do again want to show off everything in full action, the full potential this adventure has in store. Alright. As much as I like to save this for Tret, better safe than sorry. I don't think I'll chance them quite yet, but I could set myself up to do what I did starting off the fight. Yeah, like, it's a very minor synergy recovery. It's definitely more important to use for the item. It's more so I gave it a synergy recovery just to differentiate it from the other late game healing items. So even though there's late game healing items that are more powerful, you still have a reason to use the nuts. Alright. Oh, that's right, I have Chasm. I should make use out Chasm. Like, you kinda want Chasm just for this fight and this fight alone. Well, I'm not sure if we saw everything that this thing can do, but that's fine. I will take the Phoenix Wing. If you can tell, it's an upgraded version of the Divine Wing. And actually, it'll become more apparent later, so I'll save that surprise later. It revives an ally to about 300 HP. Unlike the Divine Wing, this is a guarantee revival. But the Funza Jolt doesn't end there. Yeah. It takes inspirations from its Dark Dawn equivalent and revives you in battle, but unlike that, it's a revive that's guaranteed but a low health revive. Considering how much HP we have this early on, like I've been barely having 70 HP as is, it's a good early game revive tool, which is great because that's what I made it for. I made it with the intent to be an early game revive because I felt this game really needed more early game revive options, especially if you're going to make the game more difficult. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do about the low synergy points I have later. And it's designed in a way... Well, there's enough to replace the one that we just lost, so that works for me. As I was saying though, Jolt can be used even if no one is down in battle, and it'll function as just your standard healing, which is great for this point in the game, considering how much it's basically a free cure at this point, and our HP is still kind of low, where that's fairly effective. But because it's a free cure, you can even use it later on in the game. So on one hand, a guaranteed revive, even at low HP, can be pretty good if you're willing to double up on party members. To like revive and then immediately heal afterwards. It takes 2 party members, but at least it's cheaper. At least it makes up for the fact that you don't get the actual revive spell until much later on in the game. Like, the same point you would get it in normal Golden Sun. But it doesn't become completely outclassed when you actually do get it, because like it's a cheaper option. It costs no synergy to use. Costs no synergy to actually use Jolt. And like even though it does take 2 party members to be decently effective late game when 70 health is barely anything, using Jolt and then healing is still cheaper in synergy than Revive itself, because oh boy, Revive, just because all synergies in this adventure costs more DP than usual. Revive definitely costs a lot of synergy, so you better be real confident that you need it before you actually use it. Dang it! Well, but this is a good thing. This is why I wanted to make sure there's a Djinn that revive you early on in the game, because it'd be kind of annoying if your only revival option was to go back to the Sanctum all the way back in Bilibid. Thankfully not quite as annoying because fast travel retreat and all that, but still, like, wouldn't be fun to go through all of Kalima Forest again and all of Tret Tree again, just because you lost some party members and now you're not in good shape for the boss fight. Dang it. Oh, speaking of which, not a fun time to run out of synergy. And Chasm certainly came in clutch right about now. shoot, I might actually have to use the nut, because... Unless I just want to hope that I can... Oh, I have a Ramsey. I can definitely finish this spider off now. What a convenient time to get a second Divine Wing. Thank you.